Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sanford Kahn here, business author speaker. The title of this YouTube video is What date actually marks the start of the U.S.'s economic decline? Appreciate if you get something from this video, and I hope you do. If you could subscribe to my channel and hit the like symbol also. Let's get into the meat of the program. I don't want a long video. The date that actually marks the start of the U.S.'s decline is August 15, 1971. August 15, 1971. Why is that important? On August 15, 1971, President Richard Nixon severed the last link that the dollar had to gold. The dollar was grounded to the earth before he severed it by gold. It put a restraint on what politicians could do, because if they spent too much money, issued too many dollars by debt, foreigners would suck gold out of the United States, which is exactly what they were doing, because the preceding president, Lyndon Johnson, did something historically no republic could get away with. He financed both guns and butter. Remember Vietnam? It was a costly war. And also he had the Great Society. He had them both simultaneously. He flooded the world with dollars. And foreigners were taking dollars, were taking gold, sucking gold outside the United States. And so Richard Nixon on August 15, 1971, slammed down the gold window and no more. The dollar became a true fiat currency, F-I-A-T, which means it had no backing. Well, that's not entirely correct. It had the backing of the full faith and credit of U.S. politicians. That's what's backing the dollar then and now, after August 15, 1971. That's kind of scary, isn't it? That means politicians, any party, could print money, issue debt, basically printing money, issuing debt to finance any program they wanted, and didn't have to worry about gold being sucked out of the country. It was a free fall. It started slowly at first, but what you're seeing now is the end game. Why is it the end game? Well, it's Wendell Phillips, 19th century historian and philosopher, said, actually historian and jurist, probably a philosopher too. He studied republics going back all the way in history. He said the great slayer of all republics is debt. And that's what's happening to the United States now. The interest burden on our public debt now is exceeding the defense budget, and it's going up geometrically, while revenue to government is just creeping up linearly. It's completely unsustainable. Look at, if you want a stable, well, let me put it this way, okay? If you want a stable society, how could you have a stable society when your currency is not stable? And how do you have a stable currency? You can't depend on politicians to do it. Either party. Forget about partisan politics. None of them will do it. For 5,000 years, it is proven you have to have a currency that's linked to gold to be grounded to the earth. You know, there's a saying in, I think it's a book of Proverbs, where there's no vision, the people perish. How could you have a vision of the future when you don't even know what your currency is going to be worth in the future? If you want a stable society, you're going to have a stable currency where people will know its value years from now and don't have to guess. I think you got my point. I don't want to make a long video. Personally, I like short videos. So I'll end it this way. Look at it. A secure future lies in economic growth. If you want a vibrant economic growth, one of the first requirements is to have a stable currency. Anyways, appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and hit the like symbol, the thumbs up. And I'll see you again. Take care, my friends.